Hello and welcome to those endless mysteries. Today I have a couple of Bigfoot encounters, but before we jump into that, remember that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I will be posting new sighting reports. Also hit that like button. It truly does help our channel out. And leave a comment on this video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. So let's get on into it now. This sighting comes out of Hancock County, Maine, from November the 12th of 2020. The witness states that on this evening of November the 12th, that him and his wife had just returned to their camp. They had been out deer hunting all day, with it being dark by the time they had gotten back. Now as they were getting settled in for their routine evening, with his wife deciding to go to bed around 8:30 that night so she could get rested up for the next day of hunting. So the witness says that he picked up a book and started reading, saying that he decided to call it a night around 10:30 that evening, with the nearest people being about a half a mile away from them. So as he needed to relieve himself before turning in, he stepped out onto his front deck, then walked approximately 15 feet to the back side of the camp, with him saying that it was just within a couple of seconds that he heard two very loud wood knocks, sounding like they came from right inside of the tree line, which was around 15 yards from where the witness was standing, with him saying that it took him by complete surprise, said that he had never heard something like this before. He has spent 4 weeks a year here at this camp. He had built it in 1988. Now he retired from the Navy in 2008, spending 2 weeks in May and another 2 weeks in November. That he fished in May and hunted deer in November, stating that he knows the woods of Maine very well. Even so, he had never heard anything like this before. He says it sounded as if someone had picked up a stick or a piece of firewood and hit a tree just as hard as they could, saying that he returned back to camp and locked the doors. He doesn't know what it was, but he is sure it wasn't a person, bear, moose, or deer. The strange thing about it, he says, that the area is covered with extremely thick dead pines and firs, with most of them being blowdowns. Yet he says that he didn't hear a branch snap or anything. It was completely silent after the knocks. He says that he would bet you that no one could walk down that side of camp without making noise, not even during broad daylight or someone having a flashlight, but being completely dark. Now he says that he stayed up an extra hour or so while trying to reflect on what he had just heard, just trying to attribute it to something that made sense to him. Now saying that he went to bed that night, not knowing what had made the noise, or what even could have. Now as they got up Friday morning, he says that they decided to hang around camp and get packed up and clean. They were leaving Saturday, so the witness says that he walked out into the area that the noise or tree knock had came from, but he found nothing, he said, saying that he didn't tell his wife of this event, not until Saturday morning as they were about to leave. Now I can't say that it was a Bigfoot that he heard that night, just because he didn't see the creature that made the noise. So what do you think? Could he have heard a tree knocked by a Bigfoot? Drop me a comment down below on this one. Also, hit that like button. It does help our channel out. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. Now, this next sighting also comes out of Hancock County, Maine. It's from the year of 1996 or 1997, says the witness. Now, the witness says that her and her sisters was driving to school one morning when suddenly they saw something standing up in front of them on the road, saying that it was standing on two legs while staring at them as they approached this creature. As they got closer to this creature, they said that they could tell that this thing was at least the size of a human, but that it wasn't a human. It was covered with hair, saying that it was shaggy and very dark hair, with it just standing a foot or two in the road. It was hunched over slightly, while its arms hung very low to the ground, with the witness saying again that it was just watching them. Then it turned and went back into the woods, with this creature being very fast, as it vanished back into the trees. Now the witness says that as they drove by where this creature had been standing, she looked back into the forest to see if she could see it again, but she didn't see a thing, saying that they went on to school, where they did tell a few of their friends, while she said at the time of this sighting, they didn't think about calling the police or anything. Now later on, when they got home from school, they did tell their parents later on that night, saying that whenever they do tell someone, they never believe them. It's always a bear or something. She says that she knows what a bear looks like, and they don't just stand around on two legs that often, and that they can't move as fast as this creature did, not on two legs. They are slow and awkward on two legs. So she says that she knows what she saw, and it wasn't a bear. Bears are not shaped like humans. Now that is true. So I think everyone keeps telling her that she saw a bear that day. So she's making a point in saying that it wasn't a bear. I know I hear stories of sightings beside the road all the time. And if they are moving up and down the mountains as the seasons pass, I would say people would be seeing them crossing a road or two. So what do you think about this one? Drop me a comment down below. Now don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can keep up with all of our latest videos. Now, if you have the time, jump on over to teesprings.com/stores/those-endless-mysteries, where you can find some fun t-shirts among other things. So till next time, have a great day, and thanks for watching Those Endless Mysteries.